The barrage of missiles into northern Israel has drawn a large number of reservists to protect the towns and cities that sit close to the Lebanese border. A small community of Druze have paid a heavy price defending Israel. More than 430 of them have fallen since the founding of the Jewish state. A tree planting ceremony organized by KKL-JNF was held in Ahihud Forest in northern Israel to commemorate the 9 Druze soldiers who gave the ultimate sacrifice, their lives, in the current Iron Swords War.
It is very important to be here today because it is especially the Druze community that fights. They are part of the state of Israel and are our brothers. We fight side by side, Jews and Druze, for the sake of Israel. They are sacrificing their lives and bodies, and it is the bare minimum to come here and pay respect to them who fell during the Iron Swords War.
Yeni also addressed the differences between Druze and Jews, pointing out that despite being Israeli citizens and serving in the army, Druze are still not treated equally and still face discrimination.
There will probably always be problems. The wise thing to do is to solve them. I am not a politician, but I would hope that we could put our differences aside and cooperate, because we have the same goals, identity, interests, and a motherland, which is the state of Israel. I hope for better days and good news.
During the ceremony, as speeches were given in memory of the Druze soldiers, tension arose when live music began playing. Sheikh Mowafaq Tarif, spiritual leader of the community, found it disrespectful to those who gave their lives. The sheikh managed to speak ahead of the music and shared his feelings with the media line prior to departing abruptly.
We all live together in this country. Jews, Muslims, Christians, Circassians, Bedouins, Baha'i, and Druze. Not only here in the north, but everywhere in the country, thank God, with mutual understanding. We visit one another and share good and bad moments together. We will continue with our approach with all the religions in the country.
He also stated that peace should be the main goal to bring more serenity to the region.
We are against the war. We believe in peace and hope for an agreement because we want the war to end. We hope there will be an agreement. Otherwise, God forbid, there will be total destruction, both in Israel and in Lebanon. This is why I believe in peace. I want to say to Netanyahu and all the leaders in the Middle East is that there is no alternative except peace.
The families of the fallen soldiers gathered around the olive trees planted for this memorial, symbolizing the importance of remembering those who have been lost. Among them, the family of the Druze Master Sergeant Anwar Sirhan, who died in the car crash during operations in Gush Etzion.
We were also at the site of the accident, at the Gush Etzion junction. They said it was a car crash, but it wasn't. It was a terrorist attack that happened by chance. This happened unpredictably. The attacker jumped off the car, and he did what he did. It could have been prevented and wasn't.
Sirhan spoke about his son and complained that the government should do more for the Druze.
My son was the only Druze in his unit. Everyone loved him. He knew the language and the mentality of this country. He was very courageous. In fact, all of the members of his unit said that when Anwar was on a mission, they felt safe. We want the government to give us the same rights as all Jews in this country, like where to live, electricity, water, all conditions that the Jews have.
From the north of Israel, Giorgia Valente reporting for the Media Line.